All day, people. I haven't posted for a while, not through any intention, but just that I've had a lot coming my way. As we all are, but because I'm on this path to bring truth about what's going on with our health systems and what they're doing to people, it's going to come with lots of tests and spiritual challenges. So anyway, I won't get into that. But today I'm here to talk about my health, an update, what's going on this week. So on Friday, I had this appointment with the 2:45 General Surgery Clinic, Clinical Center Level 1, going with a very close friend of mine and spiritual advocate for me, actually, through Waikato, a spiritual healing. We did a healing event on Sunday, which was really amazing. And I'm really glad I went to that, because we went to offer free healing to those that need it. And what it did for me is it clarified and validated what I deal with every day, because I prepared myself for going. I had to take painkillers, I had to take pregabalin in order to get there. I couldn't actually carry my massage table into my car. I didn't have any energy. So thankfully, my friend Donna ended up borrowing me a chair, or lending me a chair. So I did pretty well. It was a 3-hour event, but halfway through, the pain was, I couldn't stand up for too long. Even when I sat down, certain movements made my hips bad. So I slowed right down, and I was in a lot of pain at the end. Met some great people there, other light workers and people that have come through their own health challenges and are still coming through their own health challenges, but are able to provide free healing to others, and carrying the energy of where they've come through. So this morning I am in a lot of pain. I went to a really great yoga class last night, and it was a very restful and restoration hour. However, this morning I'm in the most debilitating pain. I haven't got any strength for my arms. I'm nauseous. I have a headache. Something is going on here inside this morning. I met a really great person at a healing event yesterday, on Sunday, and she kindly has been doing medi healing on me, and herself amongst other healers, just been asking them to have a look in my body and see if they can, have some understanding and awareness into what is going on. So the overall feeling is, yes, there's something going on with inside of me that's causing all of these problems. I did mention SMA, and for those of you that have been following my post, it's a knock-on effect of all the surgery that I've had for endometriosis and Ashman syndrome. They are the labels. And these are long-term effects 13 years later. However, I have felt for a while that there is something going on between my bowel, so between, all the way up. And I did get some feedback that could be a twisted bowel, which makes sense. I've looked up the symptoms: bloating, abdominal pain, not able to eat, not able to absorb food. So on Friday, the intention is to go with someone that can advocate for me and listen to the conversation, because every woman and every individual actually needs to have an advocate with them when they go for these appointments. And I don't mean a partner or a friend, an advocate, someone that is aware of the system, aware of what you can get dragged into, and to be aware of those things so that you can take action on your own health. You make the decisions. They don't make the decisions, you make the decisions. And this is a problem of what's going on at the moment, in uninformed consent, corruption where they're giving you surgery and procedures that you don't need. That's a whole nother subject that I will discuss at some point when I'm ready to share that. So this morning, I took omeprazole. I'll just read to you what omeprazole does, because this and Buscopan have kept me alive. So omeprazole is used to treat problems affecting your stomach and gut, such as indigestion, reflux, and ulcers. It works by reducing stomach acid. Omeprazole belongs to a group of medicines known as proton pump inhibitors. So omeprazole can also be used to prevent ulcers caused by medications such as non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, for example, diclofenac, ibuprofen, and naproxen. Therefore, if you're not given these, if you're taking any of those medications long term, that is a bad decision from your doctor or any medical professional. Buscopan, this is the other one that I will read out to you. Yeah, these two have kept me alive, kept me functioning. So if I take these two together, it stops the intense symptoms coming on, generally. Buscopan relieves painful stomach cramps. I don't know whether you can see that. Sorry, I actually did lose the box. It's Buscopan. Buscopan relieves stomach cramps, including those linked with irritable bowel syndrome. It can also help bladder cramps and period pain. So if I take these two together before I eat anything or drink anything in the morning, it stops the reflux. I still get those symptoms, but it's functional. But this morning, I'm really bloated. I've got abdominal pain. I've got pain in my hips, in my lower back, my spine, into my head. For those of you that will notice with my posts, I find it hard to put sentences together, so it's also affecting my mind, how I function, my reaction skills. So if I'm driving or I'm trying to do something in the day, it can get quite overwhelming when I'm just dealing with this pain. So yeah, this is my appointment, and I've had enough. The individual that I'm meeting apparently is a gastroenterologist, and I find that really interesting because when I went through all my complaints procedures with Imperial College Healthcare Trust, so bearing in mind that's several hospitals, and I visited all of their A&E departments and had exactly the same response from them when they found out what I had. I went to the chief exec after that, and that chief exec came back with some bullshit letter to me that they did nothing wrong. He's a gastroenterologist, and he's the chief exec of Imperial College Healthcare Trust in the UK. This is one trust. So my aim on Friday is I want a scan, I want a full body scan, whatever that entails, everywhere, the whole body, and I want to find out the extent of damage. Because if I did actually have cancer, as gutting as that would be, I would know what it is. This torture drags you around the system. The system wants you to become dependent on pharmaceutical drugs so that you can't fight your way to justice. But I see through all of that shit, and I'm not having it anymore. So, yeah, this isn't about surgery. My GP thankfully sent me to that department because I know her and I know she's figuring out the quickest route for me to see someone. So, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to get myself up, my brain in gear, and I'm going to head out the door to tackle what I need to today. So, yeah, watch this space because this is just the start of it. I do want to mention there's a couple of groups on Facebook that not just women can join, actually. Men can if they're having a partner that is dealing with some sort of medical negligence, medical abuse, something that doesn't feel right about your treatment. So the names are Medical Abuse Gynecology NZ, Medical Abuse Gynecology UK. There's also a hysterectomy hoax one. I do want to link these in the description below. If anyone knows how to do that, please could you message me how to do that, because I have no idea, and for some reason it won't let me do that, which, you know. And just bear in mind that there's hundreds of thousands of wahine, women in New Zealand and the UK, that are dealing with unnecessary hysterectomies, endometrial ablation where they destroy the lining of the womb. This apparently is a remedy for heavy periods. I didn't have heavy periods, but it was done to me anyway and caused me to become infertile. And to this day, I'm still fighting to have my own child at 44. Yeah, I lost my one chance of a free IVF cycle in the UK. I've had to pay out of benefits to have my eggs frozen. And now I've got to find 10 grand in order to have my own child. And I don't even know whether that's possible now. Yeah, they're going to pay. They're going to pay. And I don't care whether I fight the whole of the rest of my life doing this. This is the mission now. They're not getting away with it. Absolutely no way. I'm going to do it the right way and give them every opportunity, which I have done actually, to take responsibility and accountability for what they have done, and they haven't. They're all just pussies that hide behind this system. They go on to, you know, manage their own private entities of torture, is what I would call it. And they're allowed to do this. Not only are they allowed to do it, they're encouraged. And they get bonuses for the amount of women that they get in. And I also have fact that these surgeons have to do a certain amount of surgeries to stay registered. Yeah, this is pretty serious shit. And I'm fighting every day amongst other women. I don't need no judgment because this is raw. I don't even know how to edit. But my aim is to stop other women, stop the harm, and stop other women from going through what I go through and what hundreds of thousands of women go through every year, generation after generation. Have a good day, and I'll keep you updated.